Welcome, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This will be your zodiac signs. I'm a little late, but I said I'll just be posting the zodiac signs and a few intuitive messages when I get nudged to. So I'm gonna be doing Sagittarius to Scorpio. I know that's weird, but that's just how I do it. So let's get started. I'll do your timestamp for 1 minute. Divine Holy Spirit, I'm calling on you, asking you to give me clear, precise, and accurate messages for the collective, asking for clarity, truth, understanding, and understanding of those around them and within them, asking for protection against any hurt, harm, or danger, any ill intent wished upon me or the collective, or any evil I sent our way. I ask you to block it and send back tenfold as you see fit. Give you all gratitude, glory, honor, and praise to you, Most High God, ancestors of the highest white light, angels of the highest white light, and spirit guides. Amen and Ashe. Let's get started. We actually gonna do we'll do 1:30. Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the Sagittarius collective? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. Because I don't know why I just wanted to say Capricorn. So let's get into it. Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for it? Actually, yeah, what I was gonna say, let me get an overall card, but no. What messages do you have for the Sagittarius collective, Divine Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. It's something you guys are attached to or that you're holding back from. Maybe it could be the truth. 8 of Pentacles. Something you're working hard on. Something that you're investing in. I also see that things can be kind of unclear for you guys during this time, even though it may seem like a struggle. It's like you're going through the forest, and the forest kind of represents life, right? We don't know which way we're going, but we know where we want to go, okay? So we continue to invest in whatever we're doing to get the end result. What else, Divine Holy Spirit, for Sagittarius? 9 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're not feeling trapped. You just are unsure of things. Whatever was, I don't know why I heard agony. But the agony that you faced, for some of you, you're past that point. And for some of you, you want a clear understanding of what's going on around you. But in order to understand what's going on around you, you have to know what's going on within you. Okay, so I'm hearing seek solace from within, meaning some of you guys, Sagittarius, need to sit with yourselves and figure out exactly where you want to go, what you want to do. And for those of you who have went past that point, I see blessings coming to you. I heard in the near future, in the future, kind of puts me in the mind of Back to the Future. There also could be someone trying to pull on your, I wanted to say heartstrings, but I was trying to say your energetic pull, like they're pulling you energetically. But there could be someone from your past, a love that's trying to pull on you or pull on your heartstrings. The High Priestess, I feel like, yeah, you know that. And I also feel like you intuitively feel that. You guys could be getting messages, dreams in pertaining to this. Pay attention to your dreams. There's also a spirit guide that's here that wants to assist you and help you to continue to move forward and also protecting you, okay? Yeah, Knight of Wands. It could have been a Knight of Wands energy. Someone that wants to drag you or pull you back down to the place where you were. I don't I don't see that happening. I just feel like you're feeling the remnants of them pulling on your heartstrings. Strength. Yeah, they want you to give up on what you're trying to accomplish. This card flipped over, and then this card is flipped over. The World and the Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's missing you. They're missing how things used to be. It's somebody that doesn't want something to end. And if this is not dealing with a relationship, this could be you. Not wanting something to end, not used to change. Some of you guys may have an issue with change, which is why some of you are being stuck during this time or feeling like you're stuck. But this, I heard level up, so this is gonna be your level up, okay? You could also feel like somebody's watching you, and I say that because anytime I get a reading or I do a reading for someone and I hear Michael Jackson, I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy. Oh, it could be again like your ancestors watching over you, but it could also be monitoring spirits, people from your past that want to see what you got going on. They want to see where you're headed, what's actually going on with you mentally, physically, emotionally, as well as spiritually, okay? So it is people, some people, or a past person or past people that are trying to pull on your energy in order to figure out what you got going on. Yeah. I could have swore this came out, the High Priestess. It came out twice. Oh no, the High Priest. This could be a twin, or this could be a high level soulmate, or a soulmate, somebody that you are energetically connected to. What's on the bottom of the deck? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you felt alone when dealing with this person. You also feel like whoever this person is in the past with this Five of Pentacles energy, not only did they leave you out in the cold, but you feel like you weren't getting fairness, okay? You may feel like you brought um like you share a connection with someone, but this other person may share a connection with someone else and you, which is why I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles. I'm also seeing that you gave more to a situation than this person was giving to you. And in return, it drained your energy. It is an old connection that's dead and gone, but somebody wants to come back and resurrect a situation. If you look at this tombstone here, if you look at this tombstone here, you see that there is a spirit here, whether it's a feminine or a masculine, okay? There's also someone from your, like an ancestor that wants to come and help guide you. You may want answers to how a person passed away or just communication with this passed over loved one. You're going to get it, okay? You're going to get it. Pay attention to your dreams. You feel this person around you. You know this person is around you energetically as far as your passed over loved one, your ancestors or ancestor. But you got to pay attention to the signs is what I'm hearing. There's something that's being, what is Sagittarius missing so we can move forward? Two of Cups. They're trying to help you, but you have to allow them to help you. So you have to meet the divine Holy Spirit, the Most High God halfway, which means you have to do the work. You have to put in the work in order for you to hear clearly, know which way to go. Don't dismiss those signs, that gut feeling that you have where you feel something's not right, go with that. That gut feeling where you hear that sound that says, keep moving forward or go left, don't go right. Pay attention to that, okay? Look, Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Hope y'all can see that. Page of Swords. Okay, your overall card. What's the overall energy? No, what's the overall Divine Holy Spirit? What is the overall message? What should Sagittarius do in reference to this? Please and thank you. Overall message for Sagittarius collectives, what they need to do. Two cards only, please and thank you. 2 cards. Please and thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. That's 1. One more. Please and thank you. There we go. It says the Bull of Strength, masculine, force, flame, results, rules. And then on the other side, it says leadership, dominance, control, power, commanding presence. This is Taurus energy if you look at the card. So it's time for you to take action and get grounded. It's also time for you to be, Tauruses are known to be stubborn, right? So with that information given, or with that being said, it's time for you to be stubborn in doing things repetitiously and really holding that leadership, that dominance in moving forward for yourself. Having control over yourself to not indulge in things you're not supposed to. Having control enough to not go backwards. But having enough control to say, okay, I'm here. This is what I need to do. I'm calling upon my ancestors, because you have the Temperance card that came out also as the overall energy. If you notice in this card, there's a butterfly amongst the mist and the storm. It is time for you to transform and move forward in the direction that the Divine Holy Spirit is leading you to move in, okay? All right. So that's Sagittarius. I hope that helps. And we're going to move on to Capricorn. We're going to move on to Capricorn. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, for those messages. All right. Capricorn, Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the Capricorn collective? Some of you guys may like to dance, okay? I'm getting like old ancient dance. You know how Africans used to dance back in the day? They used to channel energies and they used to feel free, right? And they used to honor their ancestors in celebration. Some of them would dance. I don't know what type of African culture it is, because there's so many. But some of you guys, Capricorn, need to study that, okay? And I'm also seeing the brand Nestle, like Nestle Crunch, like Nestle Crunch or Nestle. So some of you guys, this could be significant for somebody who, okay, I'm getting a couple of messages. Hot chocolate could be significant. Also, I'm getting like a campfire or a wood fire, and you're just sitting by yourself, maybe like at a, what do you call that? A pit, a fire pit, and you could be drinking hot chocolate, or it is, if even if it's not chocolate, hot chocolate, it could be like tea, warm tea, or something like that. But I see someone snuggled up in a blanket. Okay, so that could be significant. What else? Divine Holy Spirit, what messages for my Capricorn collection? You could be actually planning a trip that involves that, okay? Camping or something like that. Capricorn collectors, Divine Holy Spirit, please and thank you. You have the Chariot and you have the 7 of Wands. What exactly are you moving to? Are you moving to, I feel like some of you excuse me, for some of you, your mind is going in every which way, or every which way possible in whatever direction. I feel like some of you guys are in this energy where your mind is moving faster than your feet. Okay? I'm hoping you understand that, Capricorn. This could also be you moving past illusions or moving past the confusion. You have the torch to like your spirit guides, the divine Holy Spirit, the Most High God is giving you the torch to shine your own light within yourself in order for you to move past the confusion. I feel like you're allowing the divine Holy Spirit, the Most High God, your ancestors of the highest white light to help you and guide you. I feel like you're surrendering because I keep seeing 99, okay? And I also see a group of sevens, like 777. I also see 4 sevens and 4s, okay? And 1s and 3s, okay? What else for Capricorn, divine Holy Spirit? Yeah, you have the moon and you have the Queen of Swords. What is it that you're trying to hide? Is it the truth? Is it your anger? Is it what you've been through? What is keeping you afloat? Or is there someone that's hiding something from you, Capricorn? Ace of Wands. It's the truth? How you see yourself? I feel like you're in a period. If you're not in this energy now, you are or were in a period of understanding yourself and your limits, your anger, your frustration. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, some of you are transmuting that negative energy into a positive one, which is why the Chariot was the first card that came out, and the Seven of Wands is the second card that came out, because you're moving. Most of you guys are moving past the energy of confusion and the energy of deceit. Give me more, divine Holy Spirit, please and thank you. The Six of Swords fell on the Seven of Wands. Who are you looking for guidance from? That is the thing. There's a decision that needs to be made. Two of Swords, Capricorn. For some of you who are past that energy and you are in the energy from moving past this sort of negative energy, I feel you guys are at a place where you're not letting obstacles get in the way, but because you know how to handle those obstacles, even if they obstruct your current progression or forward movement, okay? This could be family, this could be habits, this could be this is a prime example. When you ask God for something, you have to be ready for it, Capricorn, because if you're not ready, you can miss it. It's giving that energy for me. Or to me. Okay? What else, divine Holy Spirit? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. It's like you want something that's gonna bring you fulfillment, something tangible. Something that's longevity, that's long lasting. But Capricorn, it's like your mind is moving faster than your feet. So you have to position yourself. This is an example of Position yourself to get what you want, Capricorn, and do it in a way that is respectful with integrity and dignity. Okay? That's the energy I'm getting for you. What's this? Yeah, 6 of Cups. Because if you don't, then you will regret decisions that you made. And you could be in this energy where you're regretting the decisions you made in the past, which is stopping you with this this moon card and the 7 of Wands. But you got to get past the point with this Queen of Swords, like, speak life into yourself, okay? Speak love into yourself. And when you do that, you'll start to see yourself in a different light with these Ace of Swords. And then anything thrown at you to stop you on your path, even if it's you being your own worst critic, you'll know how to handle it and you'll know how to deal with it. So that way, moving forward, you won't have any regrets with the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You can get what you asked for. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. The Judgment card. It's like the choice is yours, but you have to put in the work. Hermit follow behind that, and the Temperance, and have patience. Okay? Yes, you want to level up, but you have to have the patience and you have to do your due diligence in getting to that place. Don't allow the illusions of the end result to stop your forward movement within your actions. Okay? All right, Capricorn. So let me see. What is your overall message to close this out? What is the overall message to close this out to Capricorn? Please and thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Let's see. Overall, 2 cards, please. One more. Yes, yes. I see that card that popped out. One more card. I'm not going to force it. I was going to get one more card, but I'm not going to force it. You want me to tell you why? Because this is the overall energy that came out. It says human life. Ascend to the highest vibration of human life. Harmonize your energy and embrace your true being. And you see the colors within the body? You see that? That is the chakra system. Some people say your base chakra, meaning like your central chakra, your entire body. You have to be in alignment to get what you want and desire. Don't allow the end result to cloud your judgment and make you move faster in your mind than where you are currently, through your actions. So, I hope that helps, Capricorn. I hope that helps. So, that is all for you. Let's see. We're going to move to Aquarius at 24 minutes. All right. Divine Holy Spirit, thank you for the message for Capricorn. What message do you have for my Aquarius collective? What messages do you have for my Aquarius collectives, Divine Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Messages for Aquarius, Divine Holy Spirit, please and thank you. 4 Pentacles. This one came out first. This is the King of Wands in reverse. And the 5 of Wands in the upright. One more card. And please, if you're coming to your sign and you're like, well, shit, this don't resonate with me. Check your placements, your other placements, which will be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. All right. Aquarius. You got the Four of Pentacles, which talks about holding on to something. It could be holding on to your ego. It could be holding on to people. Okay. It could be holding on to a lifestyle. But then you have the King of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands in the upright, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in the upright. You trying to hold on to a situation, Aquarius, or an individual from your past is stopping your money flow. If you are indulging in some sort of sexual activity, energetic activity to bring a person in towards you, this is what is blocking your money. And then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse that fell on the Five of Wands. So either, Aquarius, somebody is looking at you like this, or you're looking at someone like this. Or you may feel like you wasted your time with something. You also have one person here that could be way more it's a couple of things. You can have one person here that feels like they're more attractive than the other. You can have one person here that may feels like they get more out of life, or get more what they want, or get more of what they want in life than the other person. And somebody's just not feeling I'm getting the energy like somebody's not feeling their best, whether this is physical health, mental health, or spiritual health, or all. I'm getting this energy of what was is it no longer is. Okay? This could be health, this could be a relationship, this could be how a person sees themselves. And this could also be an individual who is being more in tune in their feminine energy than their masculine energy. So this could also be an ego death. Because y'all know when the divine Holy Spirit is teaching you a lesson, the first thing they will take away from you are your physical aspects and attributes of life. Your money, cars, clothes, jewelry, house, whatever. Okay? And if you haven't learned the lesson then, the Lord is going to strip you of everything that you have until you are completely NAKED on a soul level. Do you understand what I'm saying? Until you really are in regret of your actions, or a lesson that you did not learn that you were supposed to learn a long time ago. Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And then the Ten of Cups. Once you get that understanding, then the happiness comes back because you've understood the lesson. Let's dig a little deeper without going past the time. I'm trying to stay within a certain time frame. Again, if y'all like the book of reading, please do so. That email is on the About Me section of my page, okay? If this does not resonate with you and you're Aquarius, check your other placements, all right? What else for Aquarius? Ten of Wands. So you went from something loving, something nurturing, to what you feel like is dead weight, is what I heard. Dead weight. Yeah, King of Swords. Now this person, or this could be you, because this is Aquarius reading, King of Swords came out. It really came out like this, but when I placed it down, it came out sideways. You are the opposite of Capricorn. You may need to go listen to that Capricorn reading, because I said a person is moving in life. It's like their mind space or their mindset is moving faster than their physical body. But with this King of Swords sideways, and the head is missing off of that sword, off of that, I said sword, off of that, somebody could be getting surgery or something, but that's a side note. But with this head missing off of this soldier or this person, your physical body is somewhere, but your mind is elsewhere. So it's kind of like the opposite of Capricorn. So in Capricorn's reading, your mind was progressing, but your physical was stuck. In this case, your mind is going backwards and your physical is stuck. This is what I'm getting for Aquarius reading here. Maybe you're thinking back to a time when you were happy, family, friends, but whatever this lesson is that you dismissed or didn't want to take heed to, the Divine Holy Spirit stripped you away from things that you love, or things that this could be an example of somebody putting on a pedestal people instead of the Most High God. I mean, I could be talking to an atheist or a non-believer, but again, I don't really partake in religion. I don't conform to any religion, but I do believe in the Most High God. Okay. Maybe this is a situation where you don't know what to believe, or you don't know what different religions are. You don't know what spirituality means. There's so many levels to it. It's really not about what it means. It's about how you live it, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys may have gotten lessons about that, or you are going through it now. I feel like you're figuring out your soul, your purpose, what you need to be doing. And in order for that to have occurred, some of you guys lost a lot, okay? Family, friends, lovers. Yes, because you have the high priest, meaning you're gifted, meaning you have intuitive gifts. You have the knowledge, but you have to tap into that. And I feel like you're starting to understand things around you because you're having inner standing, which means having that understanding of self. And you're understanding who you are, okay? But it took you to go through some shit to understand that, Aquarius. I feel like there is someone helping you. Yeah, the Lovers. Because I saw the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck before the Lovers popped out. Strength. So you have somebody in your corner that's helping you by their actions or by their overall energy. It's like y'all are learning from each other, okay? So it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad reading. It's just illustrating what could happen if you're not listening to your higher self. And it's giving like you got to pick a side. What do you believe in? And it's not about religion. It's about what do you believe within yourself, who you are. Who you are. And some of you guys may need to do some research so you can understand the basics, okay? So let's get the overall energy here for Aquarius. Overall message to close out for Aquarius, Divine Holy Spirit, please and thank you. feel like 2 cards or 3 cards gonna come out and not one. Yep, 3 cards came out. All right, so you have journey, voyage. You're on a journey. This is you discovering yourself. Same thing I said. Then the second card says healing sauna. Hold your frequency, creative, positive emotions. Evolve internally. Same thing I was saying. It's time for you to dig a little deeper. It says sea of despair and feelings. Helpless soul, drowned, selfish, gloom, clueless, fragile, sorrow, rage, fearful, and empty. I feel like this card came out because one, in the midst of you trying to figure out who you are and you go through that dark night of the soul, which I feel like some of you Aquarius are going through that first dark night of the soul. I feel like you guys, what you thought of is no longer. Who you thought you were is no longer. Everything, your beliefs, the way you move, the way you think, what was is no longer that. And you're moving into a direction that everything is new for you. Okay? That emptiness that you're feeling or have felt, you're working through that. So I feel like this is a big transformation for you all during this time, okay? So I love you guys. I hope that helps. This is the journey of love, and the not love for anyone else. It's the journey of love for self. And you're going through that, okay? What was is no longer is. What was is no longer now. That's what I was trying to say. All right. All right. So that was Aquarius. So we're moving on to Pisces. We're going to do 38. That's crazy. I'm getting all whole numbers here. Yes. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit. I'm trying to ask you to give me some accurate messages for my Aries. Divine Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for my Aries collective? Thank you. What messages do you have for my Aries collective? Please and thank you. I'm hearing something. Sapphire. Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aries collective? Please and thank you. Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity. King of Cups. With a King of Cups, Aries. Sometimes with the Ace of Wands, it's not what we expect all the time, but you know, like what we expect it to be, it may not come out that way. With the Ace of Wands, it's a very tricky card. But with the Ace of Wands and the King of Cups, listen, somebody pregnant? Someone hiding from the truth? I just heard hiding from the truth. The Lovers, 3 of Wands. Somebody waiting for a marriage. Somebody waiting on. There's something that's been approved here in the ethers, in the spiritual realm. This could be just two people joining within a connection. Aries, somebody looks at you as the Ace of Wands. Okay? It could be a King of Cups. But I'm getting with this Nine of Pentacles energy, you guys are meant to be fruitful. And it's giving, if you look at this card with the Nine of Pentacles, you know that saying, be fruitful and multiply. It's giving that, and it's giving having the support of your ancestors with you. Let's see. The Lover's card. I feel like also, excuse me, y'all. It's like one of y'all represents the light and one of y'all represents the dark, but you guys balance each other out, is what I'm getting. I'm also seeing lots and lots of, let me see how many kids is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of you guys could be moving. It's giving like 4-bedroom house or townhouse. And I'm hearing expose. That is the word I'm hearing. But it's like it's giving this power couple, is giving this star energy. I'm surprised the star card did not come out. Let's get more energy on this by Holy Spirit for better clarity. Clarify this King of Pentacles. I was going to say King of Pentacles, but the Divine Holy Spirit wants me to clarify the Nine of Pentacles and not the King of Cups. I say King of Pentacles. Okay, for some of y'all, there's a surprise coming, but I don't want to say that, because then it wouldn't be a surprise, right? Nine of Pentacles. Divine Holy Spirit, can you clarify this Nine of Pentacles, please and thank you? Chains. What about the chains? Divine Holy Spirit, please and thank you. King of Pentacles. Look, the King of Pentacles came out in a 6 of Cups. Clarify this 3 of Wands, Divine. Oop, Queen of Swords. Clarify this, and it fell right on the chains card. Clarify this 3 of Wands, Divine Holy Spirit. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, that's 10 of Wands. There's something that's going to be a burden here. For some of you, yes, it's giving marriage or proposal, or like a like your ancestors supporting this connection. But for others of you, it's given, I'ma just say it, okay? It's given a facade. It's given what glitters is not always gold. What's presented, what you see on the outside is not what's going on in the inside. So if you look at the Nine of Pentacles, typically in a traditional tarot deck, the Nine of Pentacles represents independent energy, loving, nurturing, grounded energy, right? But with this card, it's giving the inside of an individual's temple with different children, which simplifies. This could be somebody schizophrenic also, is what I'm getting, but this could also be someone who has inner childhood wounds that spent all their life covering up shit, or spent all their life not working through those inner childhood wounds, and is looking for someone else to nurture them and take care of them. That's what it's giving. But on the outside, they're presented as this loving individual. But deep down inside, they're hurting. Because the 6 and 4 of Wands make 10 of Wands. And I asked to clarify the 3 of Wands, which both of these cards came out. Which with the 3 of Wands simply says, okay, I'm only doing something because I feel like I have to do it. Or I'm in this relationship because I feel like I have to do it, but I really don't want to be here. I'm only wanting to come back to this individual because I have to do it to free myself, or I'm stuck somewhere, but how can I get out of this rut? It's giving opportunist energy for somebody. It's given, let me go back to the past and present myself as this upstanding King of Pentacles energy, when really with this King of Cups energy, I am balanced emotionally, but let me see how I can play and use my emotions on this Queen of Swords. Or I'm sorry, on the 6 of Cups. With this chain energy that I know that can get her where she needs to be, but this Queen of Swords is here. What the hell? This Queen of Swords is here. That's the energy I'm getting. Why is she so rude? Why is she not accepting my bullshit? And it's no different because I'm getting with the feminine energy. Both parties is pretending like everything is okay, knowing damn well it's not. And then you have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Somebody wants to be freed from a situation. Somebody feels like they're constantly fighting to get out of a situation. Yeah, 10 of Wands. It's so many wands. It's so many fighting. So much fighting, agony. This could be a situation where two people got into it for the look, and now they're trying to save face to the world, but the world already sees these two people as they are. I mean, so why fake the funk? Because you're only faking it with yourself instead of being real with yourself and letting go and not feeling miserable about staying in a situation. You can release and let go, but somebody or both parties here is not wanting to do that. It's given. I like the toxic energy over here. That's what it's giving. That's too many cards. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Yeah, justice in reverse. This is somebody's karma. How you get them is how you lose them. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're masculine or feminine. And I'm also getting the energy that you put out is the energy that you get back. So when you put out fucked up energy, all that energy comes back towards you. And it not just hits you. It can hit family members. It can hit friends. It can hit your finances. It can hit loved ones. It can hit your children. It just depends on the energy that you put out into the universe. God is always watching. On the bottom of the deck, this says, confronting the beast within. Aries, some of y'all need to go within and look at yourself. Stop blaming other people for your situation. And this may not be all Aries, but the Aries that's doing it, you know who you are. Because it's time for you to transform this energy and move on and move forward. And then you have a world dream ether dance. Okay? Some of you guys like astral travel. Anger and chaos is the card that came out. This is giving anger and chaos within self, within things around you, with the people you deal with. And I'm going to say this too, Aries. If this is not you, this could be the person that's trying to come towards you, or this could be the person or people that are trying to get close to you. You got to remember, if you're dealing with an individual who is getting karma, and you're attached to that person, and you don't know how to detach, or you're not using your senses and your your spiritual innate abilities to say something is not right, your foresight, your discernment, then you too will get the karma that ain't got shit to do with you if you attach to somebody who getting it. So again, please be mindful. Please be mindful. Make sure you know who you're associating with if this is not you. Because this could entirely be somebody that you know or hang out with. If this is not you, this could also be somebody from your past that's trying to bring chaos into your life. This could also be I was gonna say something, but I totally forgot because it was right there. But I'm gonna say, again, just be mindful of the company that you keep. If this is not you, and if you're like, well, if this is my reading and this does not pertain to me, but I know the person like this, and this is a person from my past, there's the spirit guides are simply letting you know this is what would have happened if you had stayed in that situation. You would have been a part of the chaos and confusion and the stupid shit. Okay? So that's all I got for you, Aries. Okay? I love you guys. Alright. Did I say Aries? Yeah, but I totally forgot y'all timestamp. So we're gonna move on to Taurus. And see somebody that's maybe significant. I'll do 3:30 for Taurus. But somebody may act like they forgot how they treated you or what they did to you. But you remember. Okay? Taurus. Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my Taurus collective, please and thank you? Say, spirit guys never forget. Oh shit, Aries, that could have been you forgetting what you did in the past. You know, karma never has a timestamp. So we definitely have to remember that when we put energy out into the universe, how we carry ourselves day to day. Okay? All right. I'm sorry, Taurus. We're going to switch y'all to 5320. Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my Taurus collective, please and thank you? Eight of Swords. You feeling trapped? Four of Swords, King of Cups. Oh, excuse me, that's confirmation. Eight of Swords talks about entrapment. Excuse me. All right, let's see. I'm going to get the handy dandy book for this one because I'm being called to, instead of reading it like traditional tarot. So let's see. Y'all, my allergies acting up. I apologize. All right. Eight of Swords. You feel a loss of control. Excuse me, y'all. Thank you. You feel a loss of control in a difficult situation. This card is a reminder to listen to what others have to say. So in most cases, you know, I kind of feel like if you have that trusted friend that knows what they're talking about, even if you don't want to hear it and they telling you the truth and you know it's the truth, that's the friend to listen to, or a family member. But majority of the time, taking heed to what someone's trying to tell you, I think it should be coming directly from the Most High God or your ancestors, right? So you, with the Four of Swords, I do feel like it's something that you may want to lay to rest. It could be the care or love that you have for an individual from the past. It's something about masking emotions here, Taurus, and I'm not quite understanding why you want to mask your emotions. Maybe something was too painful. But let me see. Again, if this is your sign and it does, ooh, that popped out, and it doesn't resonate with you, check your other placements. Damn. 9 of Wands and the Star came out. And Taurus, this could be the other person towards you. Maybe you're in this healing energy, this star energy, this making sure I'm doing the right thing, shining my light into the world, being true to myself. Okay? And this could also be you reflecting on the past. Like, if you never listen to your inner voice to say it's time to move on from something, it's time to end whatever feeling that you had towards an individual from your past, then you will still feel distraught and bothered by shit. And for some of you who are currently in this energy and you want to get to a point where you want to be whole again, you want to be self-sufficient, you want to be free from the pain that you endured from dealing with an individual, it's coming. But let's ask Divine Holy Spirit what you need to do. Okay? See, that's the key. Somebody doesn't want you to know. How my cards did that? Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. See, it's like you want to resurrect the situation, and it's like opening an old can of wound. Like you opening a can of beans. And it's the same brand of beans that you had 2 days ago, but you know that can of beans was bad, right? Follow with me. And you know this can of beans was bad that you ate 2 days ago. You got it at the same time. It has the same expiration date. But you continue to open up a new can thinking that that's a brand new can with a different expiration date. If you do not heal those wounds, Taurus, you're going to keep going through the same thing, and you're going to keep it. It's the energy, Taurus collective. It's the energy. If you don't heal those wounds, then that energy is going to bounce from one person to the next. What is it that you're trying to resurrect? You have to set your intention. So you have to be stronger in the mind, Taurus, to say, I don't want to reflect on that information or that person anymore, even what they've done to me. I just want to move forward and continue to heal with the Star card. But it's something that keeps pulling me back. What is it that keeps pulling you back? Because I keep hearing that song. I forgot how you say it, but every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Who do you need in your life? Somebody who made you feel trapped in your head? That played mind games with you? That said you weren't good enough? This the person that got you in your... Somebody could also be trying to do magic on you. Okay? Mental magic. conflicting thoughts to make you feel like you need this person. You don't need that person. This could be a baby daddy. This could be an ex-lover, an ex. And this could be King of Swords energy. Somebody that has air in their chart. Somebody who don't even know who the fuck they are. Clarify this King of Swords energy, Divine Holy Spirit. Somebody who has a wife. Huh? Somebody who has a wife. Queen of Pentacles. That's too much. See, this person got a lot going on. Clarify, Divine Holy Spirit. Ace of Swords. That you found out the truth about. Eight of Pentacles in reverse fell on the, y'all seen that, fell on the King of Cups. Somebody who ain't got shit to their name. How is this person coming out King of Cups and King of Swords? King of Cups to you, King of Swords to this Queen of Pentacles. Ain't no Pentacles in that. This Queen of Pentacles is the breadwinner. So why the fuck are you still worried about this person from your past? Why? Why? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. These people are in a connection. This is fairness. So Taurus, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you feel like let's dig deeper. Clarify this Four of Swords. Because what ended between you and this King of Cups? What ended between Taurus and this Taurus collective and this Four of Swords? Two of Cups, a relationship. What about it? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody decided to invest somewhere else. Why? The Tower? What's the Tower? Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords. So it was this person's either infidelity or this person was caring more about the aesthetic or the physical attributes than the person that they were dealing with. So, King of Cups. I don't know if this is you, Taurus, or somebody else, but here's the deal. Whether you are masculine or feminine, let's break it down. Something ended because not only did for some of you, somebody had someone else, right? But they felt that this person was more attractive, okay? No shade to anybody. I'm just reading the energy. And whether you are masculine or feminine. And this person chose someone else because they felt like they were more connected to that individual based off aesthetics, money, power, fame, looks, sex, whatever. So now this person who chose someone else is in regret because now they see that this person that they decided not to choose is over here living their best life, giving equal reciprocity or getting equal reciprocity to the person that they're now dealing with. And this King of Swords is out because this person is protecting. I feel like this person is protecting this Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't necessarily mean he's not coming out as a King of Pentacles. He just is seen as the King of Swords because he's protecting this Queen of Pentacles. So he's looked at as the King of Swords to people, for whoever this is from the past, whether it's you or somebody else. Whoever fucked up in this situation, they're looking at this King of Swords as if they're blocking forward movement with this Queen of Pentacles. But in reality, there's a bunch of illusions here, because the King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles are giving equal reciprocity with this Six of Pentacles. So they good over here with this Ace of Swords. Clarify. Yeah, because somebody in their feelings. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody chose wrong. Somebody put someone in the third party, they chose wrong, and now they're in this 10 of Wands energy. Now they're like, okay, what can I do to get this person back? Oh, that's not working. What can I do to come towards them? That can't work. So the 6 of Wands and this 4 of Wands is not working. Equal out to 10 of Wands. Okay? So I ain't gonna spend too much time on this. Taurus, if you're like in this energy, like you're with somebody and you're good and y'all good, and that must be somebody from your past, go with your intuition. Go with your gut, baby. But somebody over here is in sorrow because they chose somebody else, whoever is in this past, and now they're regretting because now they see this Queen of Pentacles. This is you, Taurus. Now they see you with someone else, getting and giving equal reciprocity, like y'all are working together. And with this Ace of Swords here, the divine ordained that to happen. That's the truth. Y'all are y'all are meant to be at that specific place at that specific time, right here, right now. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're with the person you're supposed to be with. Them people from your past that want to come back and is jealous, oh well, Taurus. Close out message for Taurus, Divine Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Don't be fooled, tricked, misled, or misleading, or a mental trap. This is the only card that came out. It says don't be fooled, tricks, mental traps, or misleading. Meaning, don't allow someone to play on your mental to make you think you need to go backwards. No, continue to move forward. Continue to move forward. Fight them urges, baby. Alright? So that's Taurus. So we're going to move to Gemini at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Alright? Alright. Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my Gemini collective? I might do Gemini through Scorpio tonight. If not, then I'll do it tomorrow or 24 hours after this video is posted. Divine Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my Geminis? Please and thank you. You got the 5 of Cups. What are you crying about? What are you upset about? The High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. Did your loss turn into a blessing? Did you utilize your gifts? 7 of Swords. You got the High Priestess and the 7 of Swords. Was somebody trying to make you feel like you lost something? You figured out you were the gift, right, Gemini? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving somebody was trying to play on your mental like you needed them and That's not what the fuck I'm seeing. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups is the last card, and the Seven of Swords fell on the High Priestess. Who playing on your mental? They can't do that. They want to make it seem like you lost. No, you won. And you need to tell them, motherfucker, I won. And if they say, what did you win? I won freedom, a free mind. I won the love of self. I beat the old me. You know, the one that was going to put up with your shit, or the one that was going to deal with this, or the one that was just going to accept anything. No, because I see myself as the Ace of Cups. I know who I am, and I know my worth. This is what I'm seeing here, Gemini. Yeah, the world. The world. And then the Ten of Wands. I think you were too busy at some point, Gemini, worried about how other people saw you, that you didn't allow yourself to be free to shine or to show who you truly are authentically. Were you the one playing mind games, Gemini, on yourself? Did you allow, with this Five of Cups, did you allow those negative emotions and negative thoughts cloud your judgment to make you think that you were not worthy? And for some of you, you are in this energy that you have allowed that to happen to you. The world does see you as the Ace of Cups, but you don't see yourself as that. So pick a side, whichever Gemini you're on. And if you're like you're a Gemini and none of that resonate with you, check your other placements. But it's given for one group, it's given, I know who I am now. And I don't give a fuck how the world sees me or what they think of me. I am magical. I am a gift. I've been blessed to have gifts. Some of you guys can do the same thing I do. Some of you guys are intuitive and some people may not understand you. That's okay, Gemini. That's okay. You keep being that Ace of Cups you're known to be. Keep shining your light. Keep being true to yourself. And for others of you who are in this energy of masking how you truly feel about yourself in a negative way, come out of that. Come out of that. Y'all heard that? It's your spirit guides are trying to guide you and talk to you. They're trying to help you. But you got to want to help yourself and stop feeling pity for yourself because you allowed yourself to get to that point. You put your fucking bootstraps back on. Put your big girl panties on or your big boy drawers on, however you want to say it, and get your shit together. If you worry about how the world see you and you go throughout life feeling that way, then you're never going to have peace within yourself and you're never going to see yourself in the light that you're supposed to, which is a better light. For those of you who are worried and wondering why the world can't see you and why nobody looking at me and why don't nobody understand me? They're not meant to. They're not meant to. Because this is a lesson you're going to have to learn on your own. You got to master one lesson before you can move to the next. And if you keep harping on why the fuck the world is seeing you in a certain way, then you will miss the whole fucking assignment. Learn to trust yourself. Learn to go with your gut feeling, which is your intuition, by the way. Learn how to, when you say, I believe that the Most High God will get me through, you got to believe it. Can't just say it. If you know yourself to be beautiful, you got to believe it. Don't just say it. If you know you are worth a lot when it comes to who you are, what you are, your soul, not the physical, your soul. You ain't gonna give a fuck what people say, how they feel, if they like you or if they don't like you. Who gives a fuck? Long as you like yourself. And for those of you who already went past that, congratulations. You just mastered one of the assignments, which is the lesson of knowing your worth. You understand? And it's okay if you're not at that point. I'm not laughing because I'm joking about that. I'm laughing because we all have to go through it. And it's not easy, but you can get through it. Card came out, the star. It's time to heal yourself. It's time for healing and be the star that the divine Holy Spirit wants you to be. Be that shining star. Sometimes, what's her name? It's called I'm Encouraged. It's a gospel song. Like I said, I don't conform to any religion, but I like my old school gospels. Why? Because it makes me feel closer to my granny. And maybe you guys suffered a loss and you feel kind of lost, like you don't know how to move forward. But I want you guys, even if you come across this reading, I want you guys to check out the song, I'm Encouraged. Let me see if, hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can give you the name. It's a beautiful song. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure that's the one. That's one of them, but hold on. Vanessa Bell, I think that's her. Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Some of you guys need to check that song out. It's called I'm Encouraged. All right. So let's get you an overall message because I can't stay on this long. If some of you guys want to book a reading, you can go to my About Me section and you'll see an email on there. It's Therese T. Soul LLC at gmail.com. So that's the one you would see. What message do you want to close us out for Gemini, Divine Holy Spirit, please and thank you? Can we get a message to close us out for Gemini, please and thank you? Justice is coming. But you gotta believe it, baby. You gotta believe it, and you gotta know you're gonna get through it. Whatever that loss is, whatever that pain is, prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sins. See, people may want you to feel like that, or you may feel like that your prayers are not being answered, or God is not listening to you. But He is. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams. Justice is coming. That's the first card. And with this card that says prayers denied, divine wrath, and unforgiven sins, that's just how you feel on a negative aspect. So a lot of you guys, Gemini, you need to change the way you're thinking right now so that you can bring justice to yourself. What's on the bottom of the deck? Knight of Swords. Swiftly change the way that you feel about yourself. You got to. You got to. Because if you don't change your mindset, you're going to forever be in this energy of trying to, feeling lost, trying to figure out where you fit in, or why is God not listening to my prayers? He's listening. You just got to be willing to answer, okay? I mean, you got to be willing to listen. Sorry. See what I'm saying? He's answering you, but you're not listening. Sometimes it may not be what we want or come when we want it to come, whatever we're asking the divine for. But if it's something pertaining to healing, call on pray. But for some of you who are spiritual, call on Archangel, I think, Michael. Archangel Michael. Okay. I was hearing Archangel Raphael too. So just be mindful. All right. I love you guys. I was going to do all the Zodiac readings, but I can't tonight. I am beat. I have, let me see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 more to do. So I'll do Cancer through Scorpio tomorrow or 24 hours after this video post. Okay? I love you guys. Peace.